Hey, good morning. Welcome to 8 of Cups Tarot. Happy Monday. I'm doing something new this week because I have time. I think we all have time. So I'm just doing a Monday morning love energy check-in. It's just a really quick reading, no clarifying, nothing. It's just picking up on a connection you have with another person and quickly giving you some insight, again, really quick. Now this is for all my water signs one at a time. I'll list timestamps below in the comments. Quick note, I think that I'm going to be opening up to do some free readings at this time. It's just kind of my way of giving back and sharing my compassion if anyone is having a rough time and is in need of some inspiration and some direction. Feel free to email me. You can reach me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. I'm all over the place. Reach out to me and let's see if I can help you out. Yeah, that's it. All right, so let's step in. The first thing I am going to do, I believe, is Cancer. I'm feeling Cancer right now. Cancers. Water signs. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. Water signs, whether it's Earth, Moon, Rising, major placements in water signs, guys, you have empathic energies. It's so crucial at this time that you protect your energy because you pick up on all of the sadness, all of the anxiety, all of the depression or fear that people carry inside of them, and you're like a sponge. So isolation might be a saving grace for you at this time, but also know that watching the news a lot, reading a lot of articles that are really focused on all of the bad stuff that's going on, you don't want to misuse your energy in that way. Be really kind to yourself. If you can, take a long shower, take some salt baths, do what you need to do to take care of you. It's so crucial, especially my earth and water signs right now, that you're working on that. The sun in Aries can leave you extremely irritated and raw. Truth. Yes, we all want to move. We want to make changes. We're ready for things to happen. We're ready for all the new beginnings. We're ready for spring. Yet there's something very irritating. And it's just all of that built up emotion. So if you could clear that out, cleanse that daily, be really conscious of what is your energy and what isn't, and then you're ahead of the game, because then you're giving out good energy, fulfilled energy, happy energy, and that's what heals the world at this time. All right, Cancers, what's going on for you this week in love? This is Rika. It doesn't have to be love. If you're having a fight with your best friend, maybe it'll discuss that. It's really just a general connection between you and another person. Okay, oof. Overall energy, 7 of Swords. What's going on, Cancer? All right, let's pull some cards. This is your energy. Knight of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Cancer. Okay, so this took a turn. This is like a Lifetime movie here. Overall energy, 7 of Swords, but I'm not sensing anyone deceiving you or each other. I'm actually getting self-sabotage here. I'm getting panic. I think someone's in love, Cancer. Yeah, so maybe you're in love with somebody and you're not looking at it. You're not dealing with it in some way. Your energy is the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So, this Knight of Wands is kind of a player energy. Not wanting to commit, kind of going with the flow, you know, whoever you meet, you might fall in love with, you know, this is not a committed card. But I think that you're looking at maybe if you had this attitude going into all your relationships in the past, how did that work for you? Probably not so good. And I think you're starting to realize that. I think that you're starting to not, you know what I'm picking up is like not chasing after something. And I'll explain why. Because your side of the energy in the outcome is a Queen of Swords. So I'm seeing a little bit of growth as to how you invest in this relationship. This could also, though it's not, you know, Queen of Cups, but it's like you want to move at something really, really fast. But you know you can't force that on somebody because it's never worked in the past. Maybe you've tried to commit to relationships rather quickly or abruptly, or leave situations abruptly, and you realize that that's not going to work for this situation. So there's growth where you're moving into a Queen of Wands type of energy, and the Queen of Wands doesn't chase anything. The Queen of Wands simply attracts whatever it is she wants. She sits at a certain vibration, and she knows that putting that vibration, it's kind of like a pheromone out into the world, that what is right and meant for her will just come to her. And so I think there's a realization that there's no pushing an issue. Now I see a lot of love from your person here on the other side. But I think that they're frightened as well. Two of Cups in reverse, it does not mean what you think it means. This is a very special love connection. There is a lot of love, but they're realizing that there's an imbalance of give and take and reciprocity. So that leads me to believe that maybe you've been the person giving or going after this, and now you're going to take a step back and see if they catch up. And actually they do catch up. They do want to invest in this. They do want to have success with you, and they do want to build with you. And if you just let go for a minute and you allow it to come to you, you will gain more faith in the situation. Okay? So I'm seeing where you need to pull back. You may be feeling like this person doesn't love you, self-sabotage, but they do. So relax. Let me talk to you really quick about meditation and building resistance. If you have such a determined mind, like the Knight of Wands often does, and you're thinking nonstop, I love this person, I love this person, I want this person, I want this person, I want this person. Well, you're kind of putting out into the universe that you have a fear that it's not yours, that it's going to go away. And you're giving life to the idea that this isn't stable and it isn't yours. If you love something a lot, then you just have to be grateful for it. I'm so grateful this is in my life. This makes me so happy. You acknowledge it. You stay in that emotion. But you also know that if something were to happen and this person were to disappear from your life, you would still be okay. Everyone will always still be okay. And that, you know, you're here for the experience and the love, and you're grateful for all of the good experiences. That's the vibe that you're on. That's what you need. That's what you want. And you stay there and those things happen to you, and you don't waste time in worry. You don't waste time and energy in the not knowing what's going to happen. That's a huge waste and drain of your energy. So this is actually really good energy and a lot of growth here, Cancer, because you're stepping out of that, oh, please, please, please let this happen to me. And you're just kind of sitting back and acting like it's already yours. And that's what brings that person in. There's a comfort. It doesn't feel scary. You're not so intense, you know? That's the resistance that you build. Just allow and flow and attract at this time. Okay, that's my advice for the week, Cancers. It's looking good. It really is. Moving on to my Scorpios. I think last time I checked in on you, there was a little bit of a mess going on. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll pull up the same reading to see how it goes, but I hope everyone's doing well. Scorpios. You guys are probably pretty cool at this time, right? Like, I feel like a lot of my Scorpios have just always assumed that everybody was lying about everything. And now with so many questions, it's kind of like, I don't know. Feels like we're in your playroom now. Like trying to figure out who's lying, who's telling the truth. How are we going to survive? This is all very Scorpion energy. Which is true because Pluto's a big player right now, and that's Scorpio, and Sun's in, the Sun is in Aries, which is Mars-ruled sister sign of Scorpio. So there's a lot of intensity and a lot of depth going on right now, and maybe my Scorpios are feeling that. I don't want to say cool energy like it's cool what's going on. But something's cool. Something's looking pretty cool. There's some opportunities happening for you. Your energy, okay. Scorpios. I don't know if this is related to my last reading with you. This seems like something pretty substantial. So let's take a look. Overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm thinking there's an offer or a commitment on the table. Now, if this isn't love, maybe it's a new job. But whatever it is, your energy is that you're coming out of complacency. There's a little bit of a wake-up energy here. And what you're waking up to is maybe you need to do a better job expressing your love to somebody. Maybe something's happening that's waking this part of you up. At a time in which you were feeling somewhat complacent, maybe a little bit bored, not seeing what the universe is handing you. But that's in reverse. So you are starting to see something here, and I think it's something about yourself. Because you see you get the Four of Cups, and then your energy on this side, and the outcome is the Four of Pentacles. So I think you're seeing value in somebody that you maybe have taken for granted for a little bit of time. And I think that this person feels a great deal of attraction for you at this time. There's passion here, but there's confusion. There's a lot of confusion on their end. Now, maybe they have a lot of options. I'm not picking up on that energy either. I think they're confused about you. I think they're confused. They know they want this, but they're unclear of your emotions at this time. Maybe they're feeling like you have a lot of other options, like you're not focusing on them. But you are focusing on them. And they are a solid investment that you want to hold on to. So I don't know. I'm feeling like reestablishing love and gratitude in a situation, in a love relationship, maybe. Maybe being at home, being stuck together, you know, doing a lot of Netflixing and cuddling and, you know, other stuff you do when you're bored and you're alone. Maybe that's igniting some feelings that you haven't felt in a while. And, you know, hopefully, you know, enjoy those feelings, but share how you're feeling with the other person and let them know that you really value their time, that you really value them, kind of. That's a cool vibe, Scorps. It's very calm and cool. All right, now we are moving on to my Pisces. Oh, my Pisces. I hope you guys are hanging okay. I know it's a really sad time. And again, you guys really, yeah. And then that full moon in your 7th house. Things are happening. Life is moving even though it feels like we're not really moving at all. It's moving. Real thoughts are happening, like behind the scenes. We may not be talking about it now, but I feel like people are making big decisions, big change in directions. You know, but it's still kind of under the hat. You don't know what they're thinking yet. I don't know why I'm telling you that, Pisces. Maybe it's part of the message. All right, what is the love energy for my Pisces this week? What's happening? Pisces, Pisces. I feel like you guys are playing a lot of music, and that's so cool. That's like such a good thing to do right now for you. Turn off the news, you know, kind of cut those really sad conversations short. Don't invest so much energy in it. Look, we all have to be conscious of what's going on, and we all have to be responsible with ourselves. But at the same time, you know, at the same time, we don't have to be stuck in it, and we don't have to be miserable. The way that you heal is by raising the vibration, and that's one person at a time. And that's how we're connected, and that's what it's all about. So you have to allow yourself to be happy even when people aren't happy. 4 of Wands in reverse. What's going on? Your energy. The Fool and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Eee, she's a rough queen in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Pisces. First of all, forgive yourself. Okay? It is what it is. We're in this really weird time, and, you know, we may feel connected to people that aren't good for us. And it happens sometimes. But no matter what, that relationship did something for you. It taught you something. It made you feel a certain way that you didn't know existed before. There's a million different reasons why this person was brought into your life to have the experience that you had. And you have to realize that it was profound for you. I don't see cards of heartbreak here. I see cards of anger on your part. I think you feel ashamed of yourself for investing, for taking a leap of faith in something that turned out to be false. Again, I'm not getting Seven of Swords energy. I'm not getting deceit. It looks like it just wasn't the right fit. You know, your person just couldn't vision the future with you. And that's okay, because it makes space for the person that can. And it's so important for you to understand that sometimes you want something really bad and it doesn't work out, and then you have to deal with a sense of rejection. And that sucks. It really does. But, you know, that's when you have to really check your ego, because it's really not about you. And it's none of your business. Honest to God, it's none of your business how other people see you. It's none of your business what they think of you. Now, you want loved ones in your life that you could rely on and that you know for sure that they're there for you and they love you. Yes. But if somebody chooses to not love you, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that the vibe changed and it's simply time to move to the next thing. You know, we change and we grow every day, and especially in times like this when things have been so dense and we had no choice but to transform. A lot of people come apart at that time because our vibrations no longer match. And there's heartbreak and there's disappointment and there's a feeling like I wasted time, I gave my energy, I gave my passion to this, and they just walked away like it meant nothing. And I understand that. Queen of Wands in reverse is just a whole lot of pissed off. It's a lot of pissed off. And I think if you get to the bottom of that anger, if you go within and get to the bottom of that anger, then that anger actually turns into learning a lot about your thought processes. And understanding that you need to rest your mind for a little bit. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's just no emotional fulfillment for them. Oh my gosh, Pisces, all of a sudden I'm losing my voice. Are you yelling? Pisces, don't yell. I feel like a sore throat, like I've been yelling. Yeah, you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go and let it happen, because the decision's been made. They already made the decision and there's no going back. And you can't avoid it. Oh, I wish I could clarify for you right now, because I know this just leaves you in, oh yeah, hey, what do you know? Your relationship fell apart. You were single. I know. But process it in this time. Relinquish that anger. Do things to get rid of that anger. I don't know. Maybe work out and then take like a long soak in the bath. Like something that's going to kind of jolt your energy from one extreme to another, and just kind of find ways to exercise that angst out of you. It's very unhealthy at this time. And you have to know that all you've done now is clear your space for something better to come in. And the next phase is coming in so quickly for everybody. Like honestly, in all of these readings, if something's leaving, the next thing's coming in right out of the gate. I mean, it's like dating for an Aries. Like just one after another after another. I love you, Aries. But yeah, like the energy's not stopping. Change is happening. Things will come in. But you don't want those things to come in at a time in which you're feeling pissed off, when you're feeling negative, because then you're going to attract angry things and angry people and angry situations. And you got to clean that up. You got to clean that up. You got to get that out. And you really got to go back to this. don't get pissed at yourself because you did this. Just get back here again. Get back here into the knowing that the next thing that comes has all the potential in the world, and it could be the greatest thing in the world. And if it's not, it's okay. It's just part of your path, right? It's all just a game, and everything's going to be fine. Calm down. Rest your voice. Oh, I'm like literally losing my voice, Pisces. Okay. All right, on to, I think I'm going to do my air signs next, which give me a nice solid migraine for the rest of the day. All right, guys, take care. I love you guys so much. All right, bye.